And welcome to the No Dunks Live podcast pizza party with Tabasco brand. Yes!
Give it up, sauceheads!
Yeah, it's Thursday night, March 27th, 2025. I'm J.E. Skeets here at the Seven Stages Theater in beautiful, pollen-ridden Atlanta, Georgia. And alongside me, as always, give it up for Tass Mellis.
It is nice seeing people in person. The internet sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Next to him, it's the bearded one. It's my top shot hot boy. It's Trey Kirby.
Heyo.
Hey.
All right.
Well done. Also, way in the back, making the magic happen. Give it up for super producer JD. I can't even see him if he's up there.
That's his light.
Yeah.
That's his light up there, I think.
It's a halo.
Yeah.
And we also have Eshua Kid in the building. He will be taking some of your questions later. Yeah, cheer it up for your dad.
That's right.
I like
Give it up for
that.
Ash.
His kids are here. Kids are here. And we have Kendall Bennett also helping us out. So the whole athletic crew here.
We've got a massive crew for this show.
We have more pizzas than we have people helping with this show.
We were putting children to work, stuffing bags. You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
No, we're not. And there will be, before anyone just gets up and leaves, there will be pizza served for all of you. You may have thought, is this a weird bit they've just been doing for 2 or 3 weeks? No, there's going to be pizza, and there's going to be Tabasco, and you're going to have it after you listen to us for a little bit. That's the rules.
I'm so concerned about knocking over these bottles of Tabasco.
Be gentle. It's usually at this point of the show where I shout out the stream team. But let's give it up for the live audience instead. Cheer for yourselves. Hoot and holler for yourselves. I was thinking, instead of asking you to hit a like button, maybe just thumbs up. Everybody can just throw a thumbs up.
Just a thumbs up.
That's nice. It's reaffirming. And instead of 5-star ratings and reviews, maybe take out your phone, turn the flashlight light on, sort of strobe it in front of it.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. I didn't think you were actually going to do
go.
it. Yeah, 5 times. 5 times. I'm counting.
It looks like the Miami Heat are gonna tip
1, 2, 3, 4,
off.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Thank you.
Beautiful stuff.
Speaking of phones, feel free to take any photos, and if you do, tag No Dunks, tags The Athletic, and tag Tabasco.
That's right. That's right.
In fact, if you're going to tag anyone, tag Tabasco. Okay, so fun show, I think, lined up here.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to find out. You have an Atlanta edition of the Up Down Report.
Yeah, all your favorite and least favorite things about Atlanta. We're going to talk about them.
And then later tonight, thanks to the legendary hot sauce makers at Tabasco brand, we'll be hosting a bracket of our own to find out which pizza topping reigns supreme. I'm not kidding.
Real bracket.
And audience participation is required. So you're going to be chiming in on that. So supreme. That's a pizza.
That's a pizza. Pizza style.
But we're doing topics.
Yeah, next year we're doing genres of pizza. Meat lovers, supreme.
Right.
The other ones.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're doing topics. We're doing topics tonight. But we're going to talk a little bit of basketball because March Madness continues tonight. Sweet 16 underway. I guess we will have some games here in Atlanta. Did anybody come just for the NCAA basketball games? Okay.
All NBA fans. Perfect.
Cool. All right. The big one tonight, I guess, is Duke versus Arizona. And then obviously 3 other ones. And then we got 4 tomorrow night, some of those here in Atlanta. We only have 1 double-digit seed through to the Sweet 16.
The Hogs. I think it's the Hogs,
It is the Razorbacks,
That's
no
right.
doubt. Is that good or bad to you that we only have 1 double-digit seeded team through to the Sweet 16?
Well, I'm personally furious that it went down like that because our Sweet McNeese boys got taken down in the second round, the round of 32. So that was disappointing. The only thing that bums me out about the NCAA tournament is when you get to Monday and there's not games on in the middle of the day. What's going on?
You get used to it.
4 straight days where it's on. It feels like 24 hours. I know you're sleeping at some point during that, but it feels like it's on every moment you're awake. And then you get to Monday, you're like, what?
You don't want to break at that point?
I don't want a break, but I think I need a break, right?
Okay. And are you a fan of do you wish there were more Cinderella teams?
There's 0 Cinderella teams. Everybody's shooting threes. All these big power conferences. What happened to the game I love?
Well,
it's funny you say that because I was wondering your opinion on the way they do March Madness now and the way they space out those games over the first 2 weekends. Like I saw some people saying, go back to the way it was, where like a lot more were happening and overlapping at the same time. And then as a viewer, they just show you when it gets close. But now the way they're spaced out, it's like, you are watching 48 games, some sickos are, over the entire 4 days. Like, do you wish it went back to like, hey, broadcasters, show me when it's a tight game in the final 3 minutes?
I didn't know it changed. I thought it was the same. I thought they were overlapping.
No, remember back in the day when we were maybe into it a lot more? Yeah, they were like more overlap, and you would sort of pick and choose. They would show you like, oh, this one's worth checking out. Like a red zone. It was basically March Madness red zone.
Well, that's a great idea.
It's fine.
They should go back to that. I thought that's what was happening. There was 4 games on at the same time.
Yeah,
all
but
4 regions
I
playing
think
at the
they
same
were
place.
like they're more spaced out. They're more spaced out. So maybe
that's
you're watching
probably
more.
true.
According to data pulled from Nielsen, approximately 3,000 people have watched at least 1 minute of all 48 NCAA men's basketball tournament games played so far. Are you impressed by that or not? And do you think it would have been higher? Only 3,000 sickos is what I'm getting.
Yeah, I would think it would be higher.
Right.
It sounds low. I think more people are going to eat pizza tonight than have watched NCAA basketball.
Do we have an auxiliary
We'll be
audience
giving
that I'm
it
not
out
aware
on the
of?
street. No, there are not 3,000 people in here.
Okay. What do you think, Trey? Are you impressed by that? 3,000 sickos. I'm tuning in every game.
I thought there would be way more gamblers out there.
Right.
Yeah, like 3,000. I grew up in a small town of 6,000. 3,000 is smaller.
Yes.
So I can't. So therefore, I can't be impressed. I simply can't be impressed.
That's why I asked
It's got to
it.
be bigger than Plano, Illinois, for me to be impressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking the hard-hitting questions here
Yep.
tonight. Do you have a pick to win the entire thing here? Now that we're down to 16.
War Eagle.
Wow.
That's right. I'm an
Wow.
Auburn Tiger for the month of March into April.
They're the Auburn Tigers, but they say War Eagle.
I don't get it either.
Make it make sense.
I don't get it.
Okay. But you're backing them. Do you have a team, Tess, that you're cheering for?
I'm riding Duke. I
Okay.
know it's a little Yankees.
No response from the crowd at all.
Nah,
I thought there
none.
might be some boos.
There's some hatred. I could see it in people's eyes. They don't want Duke to win. I think they're fun to watch.
Okay.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah.
I am going, you said it already, Team Razorbacks. Doing it for Woo from Deadwood. Woo! That's right. It's a reference only 3 of you will get.
Hold on, I have to ask the people who are excited for the War Eagles, are you attending the game tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What is the most you would pay to watch, let's say, an Elite 8 game on the weekend here in Atlanta? What would you pay with no allegiance to either team?
I would pay a couple $100.
Okay. That's what it's going to cost you, I think.
It's costing like $500 to $600
Oh
to
my
$700 at minimum.
Just to
sit
get
in the
in?
nosebleeds.
Wow. I'm not paying
Am I
that.
right? Yes.
Yeah. This was not that.
That's called counter-programming.
Yeah. For our podcast listeners, our fans chose to do this instead because they can afford this.
Right. And it comes with pizza and Tabasco, for sure.
Yeah.
What
You
would
could come see this podcast like 5 or 6 times.
We might
a
have to
deal.
start it over. No.
No.
So what would you pay?
Well, there's a scenario out there where Michigan and Michigan State both advance and play each other on Sunday, and I would go to that for free.
Okay.
Or if Tabasco paid for it.
Okay. Yeah, because you're
I'm a
you're a Blue fan.
of
Yeah.
course. I cheered for Michigan, no doubt. But I heard it's expensive. And, I'm a Michigan fan, but am I the biggest fan? No, probably not.
A few years ago, we went, I guess Tass wasn't with us, but you and I went to the UConn National Championship win over San Diego State University, I want to say.
That's right.
In Houston. It was in the big, giant, football stadium.
NRG.
It was one of the
Stadium, I
worst
think?
basketball games I've ever seen. It does not work in a football stadium. I know State Farm's not that, so that's not an issue, but that was crazy bad.
It's you understand why the shooting percentages are so low for the Final Four games because the stadium was humongous. And I always remember that UConn won their second title, But then I have to go to Wikipedia to look up who they were playing against, and it was SDSU.
Yeah. It was a 76-59 snoozer.
So it's the sight lines.
It's the sightlines.
Yeah.
It must
We
be.
were in the second level, and we were so far away.
It feels like you're in the nosebleeds at the Hawks when you sit
we
in
were
the,
so
at the,
far
Oh yeah,
away.
you
second
sent
level.
those
And there's
photos.
just
You shared
there was
those
no
photos.
vibe.
It
There was no atmosphere. And the game sort of stunk too. I get it, but we had more fun waiting for our Uber ride after the game because the people watching.
Yeah, the people watching.
The people watching
good.
was fun. Yeah,
Getting
it was.
yelled at was interesting. There was a guy that sat like 3 or 4 rows in front of us who I think was convinced that we were cheering for San Diego State, and every time UConn would score, he'd get around and be like, "What, man? What?"
Yeah.
We're like, "Well,
We don't care,
we're
man.
like, good game. Nice shot. Klingon looks good."
Do you have, as we wrap up the NCAA talk here, do you have a favorite prospect remaining, I guess, of the 16?
I like that Derek Queen guy from Maryland, from the Terrapins.
You like traveling, do you, on game winners?
He looks like he's going to fit in the NBA for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. He'll fit right in.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the game for it already. But a big guy who's got nimble feet and can pass. I love that guy. He's also got a baby face despite being a giant. Great stuff.
Okay. Checks all your boxes.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone?
Got to be excited for the Cooper flag. I got to be excited for him. I can't help it. He's an 18-year-old kid, but he passes. He isn't a ball hog. He's smart already. 2 quick fouls in the first half. Just gets smart about it. Doesn't foul the rest of the game. Also, Jason Richardson's son. I'm excited. Chase. He's got game.
Okay.
He's a lefty. How did he do that?
I like right
His
now.
dad's a righty.
You didn't think it? You thought it was passed down.
Yes, exactly.
It's like if your
It's genetic,
grandfather is
dude.
bald, that means you're going to be bald.
Yep.
Wait, no. If your
Mother's
if your
father.
mom's dad is bald, you'll be bald.
That's bull poop.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. My grandfather has a great set of hair.
Yeah. Same with me. So it might
Yeah,
be
that's,
right.
what about you? Are you going to lose your hair?
Well, my grandpa was a little sparse up top.
Is he here?
My grandfather had hair down to his butt. I just
why
want
you
to
have-
brag.
you have a great set of hair.
Just had to brag about him.
All right. So you've got, just to clarify, Auburn.
Auburn.
What do you? Come on, yell it again.
Yeah,
What do
we
you
got
yell?
Auburn fans.
Eagles.
War.
War.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that
Eagles!
separately.
They're just yelling Eagles out there.
You got Duke, and I got the Razorbacks. There we go. Good luck to everybody.
Good luck to everyone.
Let's get into the Atlanta edition of the Up Down Report.
Prepare your tubies.
Yeah!
It's the Upturn Report.
Trey Kirby, you got our topics here.
All right, we got a few up-down topics. I'll give you guys the topic. Everybody out in the crowd, feel free to chime in, thumbs, or, just cheers, whatever. Our first up-down category, topic, saying y'all.
Okay.
Y'all. What's up, y'all?
Pro
Are
crowd.
y'all in on saying y'all?
Absolutely up.
Yep.
Did not take me long to adopt saying y'all. I think you guys can attest to that. I feel like the first 3 things you got to do when you start or you live in Atlanta, you got to buy a car.
Gotta buy a car?
You ain't going anywhere without a car.
Gotta
So
get a
how
car?
to do that? You got to check out Magic City.
Okay.
Just got to see what it's about. And then you just got to start saying y'all. And I love it.
After that, you gotta get a tree guy. Have a guy come over,
You
check your
do?
trees. Are they gonna fall on my house? Maybe.
It is nice to have a tree guy.
That's number 4.
Yeah. So I love it. I say it a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a y'all sayer.
I
Yeah.
say it a lot. I actually write it a lot in emails and in our Slack channels.
You're writing it in Slack channels all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm a y'all guy. Are you?
I go both ways. I don't like saying it directly to people. Hey, y'all. But I do like to say, hey, are y'all going to the Cherry Blossom Festival this Saturday in Brookhaven to see OAR perform?
Apparently they are.
And Boyz II Men the following day?
They're
I
getting
guess you are.
OAR and Boyz II Men?
Wow.
Yes.
That's actually a great double
It's
bill.
great. Yes. In 2 days. Last year was Lisa Loeb. They keep killing it.
Is this a free show?
It's actually really good, man.
Show.
Are they giving away
You can
pizza
take
and
public-
Tabasco sauce? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So it'll be fun.
you're up on y'all.
Yeah, I'm 100% up on saying y'all. It's replaced you guys for me. Way more inclusive. It did take me 2 years before I felt comfortable to start saying it. And then 2 more years after that of not feeling like a carpetbagger. You know, like
Yeah.
coming down and stealing the slang from down south.
Yeah.
But now it just flows off my tongue. I'll put it in a Slack channel, no problem.
What was the guy's, the monster's name from Goonies? Was it Chunk? No, that Chunk
Chunk
was
and
the
Sloth.
Sloth.
Yeah.
Who yells, "Hey, you guys"?
Sloth, yeah.
That's Sloth?
Yeah.
Imagine him yelling, "Hey, y'all."
It doesn't hit quite the same.
But I just thought of that when you said "you guys." Okay.
Very funny. All right, you mentioned Magic City. Our second topic, lemon pepper wings. An Atlanta specialty. Yeah, the people love lemon pepper wings. You can have them dry or you can have them wet.
I can?
Yeah, the wet has like, maybe they'll mix it with a sauce, a lemon sauce. Some will do a buffalo sauce or a simple butter sauce, invented by Atlanta Deli, to be quite honest.
Wow.
Or
I mean,
American
you're
Deli,
changing my, what was going to be thumbs down.
Yeah.
I'm a saucy guy. I'm a sauce man when it comes to my podcast sponsors and my wings. But I didn't know, so I thought they were dry. I thought lemon pepper wings were dry. So I was like,
I would say
Absolutely. I thought they were
majority
too.
dry.
okay.
Majority
okay.
dry. But I mean, come on, there's a famous episode in season 1 of Atlanta where they go to JR Crickets and they're ordering lemon pepper wet, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I've
Okay, well,
seen that.
There
And
you
I
go.
did not remember that.
Then I'm thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Because I like
was
the
down.
flavors.
Yes, I'm a sauce man as well.
You're a sauce man as well, but you
Okay.
like a dry. You don't like a dry rub?
No.
Who
No,
does?
my mouth is parched as it is. I need all the lubricant help I can get.
Desertish.
Yeah, I am right now. I'll take a sip right now.
Yeah, thanks for
Sip of
reminding me.
sauce? You have a sip of sauce?
Not
over
a sauce.
there?
Thanks for reminding me I had a drink hiding behind these Tabasco bottles.
Lemon pepper, delicious flavor. Everybody out there is up as well.
Seems
Sounds
like it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there's a couple, in betweens.
We're calling them out.
Well, I saw one.
Hey, try it, okay? Give it a chance. Our number 3 topic, Joe Johnson, Atlanta Hawk legend.
Okay.
Well, that's not the whole question, okay? We all love Joe Johnson.
I'm up.
Jeez. Joe Johnson making the Hall of Fame. Are you up or down? Oh. Here's the resume. 18 seasons. 18. 20,407 points. 7 teams. 7-time All-Star. 1-time All-NBA.
Only one time.
I can't get into this. He's not in a Hall of Fame for me.
Cool
No.
nickname.
Cool nickname.
Okay, Hall of very good. Yeah, I hate to do this in front of an Atlanta crowd, but I think I got to go down.
Yeah. We need to change the threshold of getting in.
I did just see, this was nice to be reminded of Joe Johnson. LeBron had his little tip-in buzzer beater last night against the Pacers. I want to say, like, if you combine at least the playoffs, it was his 8th career game-winning buzzer beater, tied with Joe Johnson as one of the guys. Maybe Kobe as well, but I was like, whoa.
He had a ton of big shots.
Yeah. Here.
I think yours is too.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Well, what's the point? All right.
You know who never died? Joe Johnson. 18 years, that's a long time. Do you get in just for playing for 18 years?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
so the last year he played 1 game with the Celtics.
When he was 40,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I was going to say, does the Hall of Fame consider the big 3?
It's not just NBA.
It's right.
It's everything.
So that maybe helps his case.
Maybe it does. I think he would maybe have won a championship. Probably hit more big shots.
Yeah, he probably did. But I think I'm down. I am down.
Yes.
Only 2 7-time All-Stars are not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge, same case, basically. And Larry Faust. Can you believe he's not in? Jeez, Larry Faust? You guys up or down on Larry Faust making the Hall of Fame? Tepid
People don't know.
response.
People don't know.
Tepid response for Larry.
Who did he play for? The Providence Steamrollers?
That's a different show. Who he
Yeah.
played for is inside the
Oh,
NBA. Sorry, we don't have the rights.
Yeah, I guess I'm down.
I'm down.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
like it came up about DeMar DeRozan this week that the threshold needs to change. 20,000 points, it ain't enough. Even LaMarcus Aldridge's 20,000 points, I would say it's more efficient. This guy's talking about efficiency while doing a live podcast. What a loser. But I will say that he shot threes after three after three. We got to raise the bar. He hit 100 threes in 12 seasons. We talked about DeMar DeRozan. He didn't hit 100 threes in any of those seasons. He's going to get 30,000 points. What I'm trying to say is you got to change the bar. 20,000 points with threes, it's not enough.
The counter was DeMar DeRozan that much better than Joe Johnson?
He's going to score 10,000 more points, period.
He played
That's a lot
on-
of points.
yeah, he
but
did.
not hitting the threes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're down.
Yeah.
Nice. That was some good Joe Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
Everybody who didn't cheer, you're out of
State
here.
your case, Joe. He's in great shape still. I'll give him that. Does a ton of yoga.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's in awesome shape.
Does a ton of yoga.
I like
Very
somehow, like-
flexible.
I don't follow him on Instagram, but I'm fed his content.
That's because you're always interacting with Joe Johnson stuff, of course.
maybe.
You're like, man, I love those 8 buzzer beaters. Our fourth topic, roller skating. Skating around with wheels attached to your feet.
Is this an Atlanta thing?
It's big in Atlanta.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen ATL starring T.I. and Big Boy, but it plays a huge part in that movie.
Oh, no. I know the movie.
This is from when we went skating at Sparkles. I don't know if we got any Sparkles fans out there.
Oh. Yes, I remember
There we
that.
go. There
It
we
was
go.
a traumatic moment, actually. I fell on my elbow. I thought I broke it. It was fine. But I will give it an up if you have elbow pads provided.
You're safety first, you're saying.
Well,
Helmets, too?
you can. Well, no, the head's fine.
Okay.
That's just my one requirement.
You had fun doing it.
I think we all did.
Have you ever been back?
Of course not. No, I have not.
I'm down.
You're down?
Sorry.
You're not a big skater?
Sorry.
I'm not a big skater at all.
Then explain this!
Oh, you got me!
You're skating right there, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm skating well.
Yeah, you look a little cautious.
Oh, that was pretty cool. That was a cool pose. I'm really hunched over doing it. I'm not good at it, obviously. I never grew up, despite being Canadian, ice skating all that much either. I don't know. if
You were
one
pretty good.
translates.
I do remember you were pretty good ice skating, though, when we were in Toronto for All-Star, and we had to race around the rink
Yeah.
a couple of times.
Good.
Nathan Phillips.
Any other Canadian would have been like, get at, like, I would have been
Well,
pelted.
You did a
Elbows
good
up.
job of...
Yeah. To you, I was maybe decent.
I was like,
but-
he's flying. He looks like Valerie Bure.
There's a Valerie Bure jersey in the audience. That's a great jersey.
Yeah.
What, you don't think podcast
the
listeners
cap.
would have got that joke otherwise?
So I'm down. Are you up or
This
down?
has just been looping the entire time. This guy can't stop skating. He's obsessed. Yeah, I've been back a couple of times, and I thought I was like really carving it up out there one time. I was doing sick leans, crazy leans. Got home, biggest blister I've had on my foot in my entire life. It was so bad. But I'm still up, because when you see people who really know how to roller skate, it looks awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking at it like me doing it.
Yeah.
But you're right. When you can see the pros doing it, they flip backwards, crossing their legs, going down one leg. That's baller.
Coordinated moves
Yeah, they're all
going
dancing.
around.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like line dancing, but roller skating.
it's like line dancing, but roller skating. How about this? Did anybody else have roller skating in gym class? Well, I know you did, my wife. Come on.
A couple of hands, not many.
Saw one.
Rare.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
line
very
dancing.
rare.
Did you have line dancing in gym class? Same
What?
people. Hey, man, when it gets cold in the winter, we do weird stuff, you know? All right, our fifth topic for Atlanta up-down report. Are you up or down on putting metal plates over potholes?
Oh, God.
Oh, you'd rather drive over potholes? Come on, y'all.
I'm totally comfortable with it in comparison to driving over a piece of plywood that's covering a hole, which I've been doing the last 2 days by JD's house.
Really?
Yes.
They got a lot of stuff going down at that intersection there.
And they just have a piece of plywood over a hole. I get nervous that like I'm going directly into a hole. So give me a piece of metal, which isn't fun.
Right. So you're up.
Well, yes, in this situation, for this moment, I am, because the last 2 days have not been fun. I've hit a couple pylons. But
That is crazy that you're driving over plywood.
I know.
I wouldn't, if I saw a hole, I knew there was a hole, and it was covered in plywood, I wouldn't walk over it,
Yeah,
let alone drive my car over it.
yeah. And I haven't made the decision the next day to go to a different route for some odd reason. I could have avoided it.
They're going to get put out there, and then they're never going to leave.
That's true.
There are those metal covers that have been here like the entire time we've been here.
I did find a life hack for how to get them to remove those if they're near your house. I was reading up on it because, to be prepared.
Yes.
I can't just talk off the top of my head about these things covering potholes. There's no possible way. But apparently, a few years ago, a woman threw a birthday party for one of these metal plates because it had been there for a year. So they're like, hey, happy birthday.
right.
It's still here. They came and got it the next day.
Oh,
So
they were like,
if you
shamed?
embarrass the city about
Yeah.
it, they will come and get it.
Okay.
Where do they put them? I don't know. There just must be a giant stack somewhere.
That's a good point. Well, do you prefer that covering it? Not plywood. Or I love the classic when they just outline the pothole in white paint. That's my favorite.
I do like it, so you
like,
can
oh,
check the
thank you.
margins. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I wouldn't have seen that.
Well, metal plates better than potholes, worse than everything else. Our sixth topic, Sir Foster, former Hawks organist. Spent 16
There
years
he
with the
is.
Hawks. Now he's doing his thing for the University of Georgia and some other local teams as well. You know,
Okay.
he plays hip-hop songs on an organ, and it sounds awesome, up or down.
Yeah. And he's a musician. Came out with an album with it's all saxophone, right? I think.
He's a sax specialist, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm up on that. We need more saxophones in songs.
That's 100% true.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Played
up.
by him.
I'm up. But you just told me he's not with the Hawks anymore. What's going on?
I don't know.
They got like 1 million DJs.
Yeah.
He was like a very unique DJ. I mean, he was, but he obviously played the keyboard.
He was a huge part of
Yeah.
like the Hawks arena culture for a long time. They had him at All-Star games, and people aren't always hearing Sir Foster on the Hawks broadcast, but when they'd hear him during the All-Star game, like, who is this? This is amazing.
Right.
People are putting their thumbs up here.
Yeah, the thumbs
Okay.
are going
People
crazy. They
people
don't
are
put
pro
him
Sir
down.
Foster. Yeah.
Yeah. Sir Foster, we had him on the show once. That was pretty funny.
It was very funny. I
Yeah,
told
we
that
put, him
same,
in we put him in a tough spot, I remember.
We're like, just play.
yeah.
yeah. It was a pick 'em pay off. Your punishment was basically while you were talking, Sir Foster would play whatever he wanted to play.
Right.
It was very
so
fun.
he,
I said it to
the joke was he would drown you out almost.
And kind of like distract you, I think, as well.
yeah.
Now
thought
that
it
I
was
say
just
it
more
out
fun.
loud, wow, that was weird.
And next pick and payoff is we're gonna do a live show, but every like 40 to 50 seconds, there's just gonna be a loud buzzing noise. Yeah.
yeah.
Can you get through it? Yeah, we can. We're pros.
Rolling.
Up or down on tiny doors. The art project.
Yes.
Tiny doors. There's one outside here, actually, at 7 stages. Looks very cool. But you see these around Atlanta, all different places. There's 30 or more of them.
Did you know which one is here? Tiny door number 7.
Oh, it's labeled.
7 Stages Theater. Yeah, they all have a number.
Brilliant.
I don't know if it's numbered on the door, but on
Yeah,
the
sure.
website they're all numbered.
Great.
I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah. You think they just like were waiting for it? They're like, we can't do it yet. We can't do it yet. They thought about doing it for 5. They're like, little 5 points? Nah. Just wait 2 more. Who cares?
I am big thumbs up on this. Brings a little joy and wonder to an otherwise concrete jungle. So, thumbs up.
All right, philosophy.
Am I wrong?
A little joy
Am I
and
wrong?
wonder. I wonder who could fit through that door.
Matt Austin.
No one. I'm down. Unusable doors? Ridiculous. Just kidding. They're beautiful.
The website was having some problems.
It was working when I checked it out.
Oh, really? Every time I go to the website and the door is supposed to open, it just slams right in your face, and it's a little spooky.
Okay.
So, if that website's working, way up. Brings a little joy in a concrete jungle.
Little joy and wonder and another one.
I mean, we just got done talking about metal plates on the road.
That's a good point. Yeah, they're quite the opposite sides of the spectrum. The
Yeah.
metal plates and the tiny doors. But we've got it all here in Atlanta. Beautiful stuff. Our final up-down topic, it comes to us from 1998. It's this Tabasco sauce / pizza commercial from the Super Bowl in 1998. A guy is eating pizza. He is putting Tabasco sauce on it, and eventually a mosquito is going to come and bite his leg. And that mosquito is going to fly away
Yeah.
and burst into flames
Ow.
from the spicy original pepper sauce. Barrel-aged peppers. 3 simple ingredients.
Oh, people are loving it.
Wow.
Geez, I got a round of applause for a commercial
there was
from
some-
98.
People love this commercial. According to a reputable website, superbowl-ads.com,
Okay.
top rated from the 1998 Super Bowl.
Okay.
So this one made an impact.
98?
Good year.
Terrell Davis?
Probably.
Go Broncos?
Yeah. One of the great running backs we ever had. That zone blocking scheme.
I honestly, I can't believe this because you said it earlier. I think Boyz II Men was the halftime act
Wow.
at the 98 Super Bowl. Yeah, or a part of it at least.
What does Super Bowl Dash ad say about that? Do they have a rating of Boys to Men?
Yeah, I guess I am up.
I was surprised to hear there was a lot of grunting when you brought up the commercial. It seemed like people weren't. It didn't seem like
No,
people weren't.
I think it was more like a trip down memory lane.
Is that how you read it? Okay.
Nostalgia. I remember
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
And then they all laughed.
Yeah.
So of course,
Yeah.
it's great.
Do you think it would work? You think that could really happen?
I want to know if it would work better than Backyard Care Company taking care of my mosquito.
What a plug! What a plug!
I know my guy's Graydon's here. I'm kidding. It works perfectly, especially if you sell the traps. Oh my God.
This
No
show
problem.
brought to you by what company is that?
Backyard Care Company. Oh,
not me,
it's
not
the
me.
interference of
Blaming
our
it on the
phones? No way.
No.
Come on.
What is this? 1995?
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash. Hopefully no one has to get in touch with me.
You gotta make everybody hand over their phones when they enter the door.
Yeah, everybody hand over your phones.
Right now.
Everybody to take, it must have been my phone. Maybe I was going to say I triggered it when I said, everybody take out your phone, turn your flashlight on, do the strobe thing for 5 stars.
The strobes was what was doing.
It's on me, this one's
It could
on
be
me.
the strobes.
Yeah, but I'm up on this.
Yeah, I'm up. This commercial changed my life. Laura always says I'm a marketer's dream. It goes way back. Literally the day after I saw this, I started eating Tabasco sauce on pizza.
Oh my goodness.
That was like the first hot sauce I ever had was because of this commercial.
You would have been,
And look where we
you
are
were like,
now,
what,
Skeets.
15, 16?
14, thank you very
14,
much.
14, 14.
Probably actually 13, depending on when the Super Bowl was.
Did you see yourself in this man?
I've been bitten by a mosquito. Why would I try that? I don't know. I was like, interesting. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for the rest of my life.
It is time for what we've all been waiting for.
I can finally eat that pizza.
It is time to find out which pizza topping is the best. Thanks to our friends at Tabasco. We're gonna fill our very own pizza topping bracket. Okay, we have 16 total toppings. Here is the bracket. You thought I was kidding. I wasn't. We're gonna talk through each matchup and we're gonna decide who advances. So, let's start with the thin crust region, okay? It's the number 1 seeded pepperoni versus the number 8 seed anchovies. Call it out. Pep, is this an easy Pep win, Tass, or are you team fish?
Why you gotta put it like that, man? Hey, you like fish on pizza, you weirdo?
Oh, I want to be different and say fish, but let's just be obvious and go with it.
Okay.
It's Pep.
I'm a pep man. Call me Young Pep Dash. There are times, I think, when maybe an 8 seed could pull an upset here. We've seen a 16 seed beat a 1 seed. It ain't this one.
Okay. Pepperoni? Yeah. Okay. That's obvious. We know that's advancing. Okay, in the next round here, ooh, Battle of the Meats.
Meat lovers, stand up!
We got the 4th-seeded bacon versus the 5th-seeded ground beef. State your case. Bacon.
Bacon. Yeah.
What kind of bacon are we talking? What kind of bacon are we talking? Is it just, because it come out of a plastic container that you just throw on, that type of bacon? Or, no, okay, fine.
It's real bacon.
Like
Then it
crispy
wins.
strips.
Then it wins.
Okay.
Ground beef is just one of those overrated toppings.
I think ground beef looks gross on a pizza. I'm sorry, I think it does. But I'm team bacon.
Well, I don't understand why men's chest hair gets called ground beef. But that makes it even more disgusting.
even
But
more-
I'll be, as a beef boy here, I'll take up a little for ground beef. That's a Steve Kirby specialty. My dad used to love to order what we called a cheeseburger pizza.
Right.
It's just ground beef.
Yeah.
And it was not my favorite, but it was like a nice curveball, at least. So I'll happily be outvoted.
Okay, but bacon seems
Yeah.
like bacon. Okay. Bacon is advancing.
That's
Okay.
a lot of ground
Here we
beef.
go. This is a great matchup. I think this is the matchup that everybody had their eyes on heading into this bracket. We have the green peppers as the 3rd seed versus number 6 seeded pineapple. Now, very polarizing, I'd say.
Quite polarizing,
pineapple. Team pineapple on a pizza? Okay. Against pineapple on a pizza? Yeah, see? It's
Polarizing.
pretty 50-50.
What would you rather, Team Pineapple or Team Boring Green Peppers? Oh my goodness.
So you don't like...
Oh yeah, they don't do much for me at all.
What?
It's just such a
I'm-
putrid vegetable. I don't. No, it's not
Okay,
for
but
me.
what about this? What about this? You put a green pepper on a pizza to make it feel like you're eating a little healthier.
Yeah, it's like a salad.
Right? Nice
Salad
pop of
pizza.
It's a pop of color, little crispness.
pop of color.
It tastes obviously a little more healthy. I'm team green peppers.
Yeah,
And I like pineapple, but I'm going green peppers.
I often will get a green pepper in a salad, and I will get disgusted.
Okay, wow.
it's just give me something else.
All right, Trey, green peppers or pineapple, and pick wisely here.
I like green peppers.
Green peppers going through.
No,
I'm sorry,
I'll be
pineapple.
honest with you. One of my New Year's resolutions this year was to give more respect to green peppers.
Thank you.
Because I'm with you, Tass. Like in my mind, I think of them as a putrid vegetable.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm with you.
But they're just simple peppers.
Yeah.
We're just normal men.
We're just normal peppers. It's one of the 3 most common.
Yeah. I grew up in a household
So respect
where
to green peppers.
I grew up in a household where there were always fresh green and red peppers cut and like put in a little bowl of water, and you just go by, drive by snack.
Simple drive-by.
You know why you
Carrots
mentioned
are
red
good.
peppers at the same time? Because it's
they're
way better. Oh,
Yeah, they're good. They're great.
Well, green peppers in another version. Stellar.
Okay.
Shove some rice and beef in it.
Vegetable.
All right, we're
Yum.
making people hungry here. All right, 2-7 matchup: mushrooms versus artichokes. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. What is an artichoke?
A little green plant
Comes from the ground.
comes from
Does anybody
comes
know?
from a bush. A thistle. Comes from a thistle. What?
I honestly don't know. Tass,
You go down to the artichoke thistle, you just pop them right off, roast them, throw them on a pizza.
Okay, hold on. When I'm grabbing an artichoke, am I grabbing above my head or below my waist? Nobody knows. That's amazing.
Thistle is low. No one knows.
Nobody knows. This is incredible. So nobody's picking this. We don't even know what it is.
No one has seen an artichoke in the wild ever.
Okay,
Yeah,
mushrooms.
we gotta go mushrooms.
Okay, we're going mushrooms.
Mushrooms it
All right.
is.
All right, mushrooms. Okay, let's keep it going to the thick crust region. We're back to meat as a number 1 seed. It's sausage versus sun-dried tomatoes. Man, the meats, just a power conference.
Yeah, the big meats. That's what they're called. Yeah, one of the brown bloods. That should not have laughed, man.
That's not bad.
That was brutal.
Okay, sausage going through. We
Yeah,
don't need to
sun-dried
over-
tomatoes are having a renaissance, though. Not since
Are
the
they?
90s have they been this celebrated.
Yeah, I like them. They look good there, too. All right, Tass, listen up. This one's for you, man. Green olives versus black olives in the 4-5 matchup.
It's an easy green olive win. It's an easy green olive. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen on pizzas where black olives get put on the pizza. You know where they come from? They come from a can. They're so bland. They're not a Kalamata olive. No. They're this lousy olive that nobody wants.
So greens
greens
better.
has so much more flavor. It's full of salt like we want. It's way better. It's just way better.
We have to go with the expert here.
Yes.
He would know.
The green
Yes,
man
I've
would know.
picked them
Tabasco
both.
are the pepper experts.
Yep.
Tass
Yeah.
is the olive expert.
Absolutely.
All right,
Yes.
green olives going through. Okay, all right, green olives going through. All right,
They're like,
we
yeah,
got-
if you say so. If he says so.
I'm in control here. All right, we have a 3-6 matchup: extra cheese versus onions. I can't tell you how much fun I'm having.
Wow.
Wow, this one's torn.
This one's split.
This one I thought would be a good matchup.
Riddle me this, Skeets. Is extra cheese really a topping?
No. No, it's not.
Just part of the game.
Because,
Needed to fill out the bracket? What happened?
well, I mean, yeah.
It was an automatic invite. You know?
Technically, when you're making a pizza, is it another option, another topping? Yes, of course it is.
Yeah, that's
but
on there.
I'm with you. I don't consider it really a topping. There should always be enough cheese as is.
You don't need extra, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I think you can have too much cheese on a pizza.
Yeah, if you go to Fellini's.
You said it, not me.
No offense.
So I'm Team
It's a
Onions.
cheesy thing.
Onions? Onions?
Onions, sure.
Is this our first upset?
Whoa!
Wow.
6/3?
First upset, onions going through. Okay, we got red pepper flakes versus Tabasco sauce.
I mean,
You're gonna try it. He's gonna try it. Okay. Is there pizza in that box? Yeah, there is.
oh, mushrooms. Extra cheese. I can't eat these guys. I had both pizzas. All right, what else do we got?
No, mushrooms one.
All right, this is a sausage.
Okay, here we go. So the crowd, as Trey gets ready here to sauce it up.
What, like I should be gentler with the pizza? Come on, people.
Make sure you hold that bottle dainty. Oh, yeah!
Tabasco wins.
Oh! Tabasco going through! Another upset! Taking down red pepper flakes. He likes it.
Sausage is good too.
And that's the move, is it? Bite, sauce it up. Bite, sauce it up.
Sauce it by the bite?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I think.
All right, so let's see the bracket. Okay, here it is. You thought we were done. Oh, no. We're moving on. Here's the 8 pizza toppings advancing. The competition only gets tougher. The flavors only get tastier. The drama more dramatic.
Yep.
Okay?
All
right.
true.
Pepperoni versus bacon. This is a heck of a matchup.
Whoa, the people are thinking upset? An upset brewing?
This is 1-4. I think this is the type of game, it's maybe like a buzzer beater type game. Like this is a great game. I'm team pepperoni. Pepperoni.
Wow, people are saying we're off pepperoni.
No, you're overthinking it.
I think bacon has advanced. Bacon has changed. It's going to take over pepperoni. Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
bacon?
yeah, it's taken over. It's taken over.
You, my man, are the deciding factor.
When I order a pizza, I order double pepperoni.
Also, yeah. And right now, just visualize, everybody close your eyes and visualize a slice of pizza. And then open your eyes and tell me to my face that there wasn't pepperoni on it. There was.
That's a great point.
There was. It's going through.
I see one in my eyes. No pepperoni on that thing.
You visualize this one?
Pepperoni going through. Okay, mushrooms versus green peppers.
If this was an NCAA game, it would have good value.
Good value.
No one wants to go to this game.
You would pay $500.
Yeah.
Make your pick.
Okay, so look, I told you I was trying to respect green onions a lot this year.
And peppers.
Yeah, I guess I was already locked in on green onions. But green peppers, they're new to me. Getting on board with them. And I started this program because previously I had to give more respect to olives, and it worked. And prior to that, I had to give more respect to mushrooms, and it worked. So as the OG vegetable I don't like on pizza, and now like, I'm putting mushrooms through. People were 100% on that.
That was great. Yeah, I'm great with mushrooms, actually.
That was beautiful, man.
Thank you. Just like joy and wonder in this pizza jungle we're living in.
We are over to sausage versus green olives.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I am not an olive guy, so somebody like yelled out even when we did the 4-5 green olives versus black olives. Neither.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Cancel the game.
Cancel the game.
That sounds like heaven
But-
on pizza for me. Both. The
Right.
combination
Oh,
of
both
both.
these.
Olive.
Yes, yes.
Would you go sausage though, even though you love a good olive?
I think the best part of a sausage on a pizza is the seasoning in the sausage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's part of the flavor.
It ain't the sausage.
Fennel, maybe.
The fennel. It's the fennel. Absolutely.
Sausage going through.
Yeah, sure.
Sausage going through. Final one in the thick crust region. In our final 8 here, onions versus Tabasco sauce. We are going to have a Cinderella run here from somebody. So that's nice.
It's Tabasco.
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 It's confirmed. All right, Tabasco's through. We're almost there, people.
Absolutely Tabasco.
We're almost there. Final 4. Let's see it, JD. Here we go. We got 2 number 1 seeds. We got the number 2 seeded mushrooms, and we have the Cinderella, the number 7 seeded Tabasco sauce. So let's do it. Pepperoni versus mushrooms.
Wow.
Man,
Atlanta's
I love how
torn.
close this is. I love how close this is. I'm team pepperoni, I'm sorry. I can't believe mushrooms went this far. Yeah.
I can't disagree with you.
Yeah. You don't have to overthink it sometimes.
That's right, man. It's a 1 seed for a reason.
Exactly.
Close your eyes, visualize.
This is the strength of schedule.
That's right.
The expectations
That's right.
coming in.
They
You
got
know-
that new cup style that's really cool.
Yeah.
Curl up.
All right, pepperoni through to the championship game. And then we have sausage versus Tabasco sauce.
All right.
Okay, trying it without the Tabasco sauce.
Good.
Good pizza.
Fennel.
So that was
Delicious.
sausage.
That was just sausage.
Okay. Now, a little dab, dab, dab.
It's Tabasco.
Oh, wow.
It's Tabasco. That's
All
Tabasco.
right. Look, when it's good, it's good. Our championship final is set. Here we go. 1-7 matchup. We have that powerhouse pepperoni versus the Cinderella Tabasco. Someone way in the back going pepperoni.
Well, I mean,
I just think, Trey, okay, is Tabasco sauce, is it becoming a pizza hack? You know what I mean? Like it works everywhere.
well, there's only one way to find out. I can keep pulling it, man. I could have done it for mushrooms. But shall we?
Good pep. That's good pep.
Okay.
Come here. You don't care, do you? That was just pepperoni.
That's just pepperoni.
That's a pretty good pizza. You guys are going to be very excited.
Look at that dangler.
Yeah.
Oh, grease
Okay.
dripping.
Here we go.
Slightly greasy pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a good
Yeah, it
way.
is.
In a good way.
You're making the right choice.
Holy. No, I'm dead serious.
That's good, man.
Can I get in on that?
I want to just eat this pizza slice for like 10 minutes, just pure silence. I'm sorry.
It's Tabasco.
It's Tabasco sauce. It's Tabasco.
I did it!
Yeah! Woo! The crowd is pumped. The crowd is pumped. All right.
It was worth it.
That was worth it, I think. I had a blast. Hopefully you did as well. It is pizza party time. We are going to ask everybody to head on out in a second. I do want to thank the Seven Stages Theater for having us. Give it up for them. Huge thanks to The Athletic and all their support. And as well, big applause for the championship winners of the pizza bracket. Tabasco sauce for helping make this a reality. Really appreciate it. I guess before we go, we could all do the Clipper Bros sign off together. Okay? So we'll do it in 3, 2, 1. You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Awesome. Yes. Thanks for joining us. And remember, Tabasco is better than any pizza dip you'll find. Pizza dip just smothers a pizza. Tabasco pairs so well.
Embrace the night, people.